They say we are asleep until we fall in love. That it is an awakening that holds no bounds. It is something we long for, something we fight for, something we die for. And when we love, everything else seems to melt away. However, what happens when we grow tired and the thrill of being alive is gone? Too many times we've lost sight of the beauty in front of us. Too many times we've neglected the good around us. And me, I've made mistakes that I'm not proud of. I didn't cherish the love when it was with me. And now, I am fighting to wake up from this nightmare I put myself in.
It's hard to let go.
It's hard to let go. It hurts to move on.
It hurts to move on. It's difficult to forgive.
It's difficult to forgive. How do you continue on?
How do you continue on? How do you mend the past?
How do you mend the past?
How do you mend the past? How do you find light?
How do you find the light?
Is it hope?
Is it hope?
Is it faith?
Is it faith? Is it love?
Is it love? It's time to wake up.
It's time to wake up. It's time to heal.
It's time to heal. It's time to remember.
It's time to remember.
Get out of here.
You didn't deserve her.
Get out! They're right, you know. I didn't deserve her. No one did. It seems like a lifetime ago, but now that I'm here, there's no time at all. My wife and I, we were so young then, so full of life and love that nothing else mattered. And the memory plays on in my mind like a dream so good you would have thought it was real. In the first few years of our marriage, life was great. Your dancing career took off and my work was starting to be published. It seemed as if everything was falling into place. But like most dreams, this one didn't last. As the work piled on, I allowed myself to fall under pressure. I got so focused on other things, I didn't notice what was right in front of me. If I could, I would erase the past and do it all over again. I allowed our dance to end. And what happened that night, I'll never forget.
Sweetheart, is everything okay? I think you need to come to bed. You need some rest. Is everything okay?
Mm-hmm.
Are you sure?
Everything's fine.
Really? Because it sure doesn't look like it, Adam.
Don't worry about it.
Well, I would appreciate it if you talked to me rather than me coming in here and you shutting yourself out. Adam, can you please just listen to me? I'm trying to talk to you.
Adam.
Adam!
What? What? Oh, so now you have nothing to say. Don't you see that I'm busy?
I'm only trying to help.
You want to help me? Then stop coming in here every goddamn minute when I'm trying to work. One of us has to bring money into this house, and we both know that hasn't been you, Evelyn.
That's not fair.
No, you want to know what's not fair? Not fair is being stuck behind this desk, day in and day out, working my ass off, while you're prancing around each night for God knows who! Don't you think I would love to have that time too? But no, I'm stuck here with this bottle being the only pleasure I know. And now, I see just how fucking useless you really are.
I am not useless. I have stayed by you, taken care of you, and have been more than patient with you, Adam. For years now, I have been waiting for my husband, the man that I adore, to love me the way he used to before he became this. I only want the best for you, Adam. But that doesn't seem good enough. So I'm going to give you a choice. Either we fix this, or I walk out the door.
There's the door.
Adam, you really...
Go!
Adam.
Leave.
And leave me she did. I didn't mean for any of the things I said to her. I was just so ashamed of the man I'd become. Maybe if I'd went after her, she'd still be with me.
I would appreciate it if you talked to me. Whatever is bothering you, you can tell me, and I'll help you. Adam, I'm only trying to talk to you. Can you just stop and listen? Can you just stop?
He doesn't love you. He doesn't deserve you. He doesn't deserve you. It's time to let go. I let go. What are you still doing here? What are you still doing here? It's time for you to move on. It's time to let go. He doesn't deserve you. It's time to let go. It's time for you to move on. He doesn't love you. He doesn't love you anymore. You know this.
I failed to save her. And from that night, she took her last breath. My world went dark. As time flew, the more my sorrow grew. I couldn't accept that you were gone. I saw you wherever I looked.
Eve? Eve!
I would reach out, but there was nothing reaching back. Every sight, every sound, every voice, it was yours. It was always yours. Soon enough, I allowed myself to get angry at you.
Why did you listen to me? Didn't you know that wasn't what I wanted?
At God.
How dare you take her away from me? She was my everything and you ripped her out!
And myself.
She loved me, and I pushed her away.
Eventually, I began making promises I should have promised a long time ago.
I just want to be able to look into your eyes and tell you how much you mean to me. I'd do anything to have you with me again. Just give me a chance. One more chance to say I love you. Please.
And there I was, Adam Woods, a broken, depressed man who got himself stuck in an endless cycle of regret and loneliness.
I know there are so many things I wish I could say. So many things I would do differently if I were given the chance. One more chance.
They tell us it's easy to move on.
It never is.
Our mistakes, our missed opportunities, they linger in our minds, and we can't forgive ourselves for what we did, what we should have done, what we failed to do.
It all still plays in my mind like some nightmare I can't wake up from.
But from what I've learned, if we make it through the dark, there is the light. And I can assure you, everything will be okay.
They say we are asleep until we fall in love.
That it is an awakening that holds no bounds.
It is something we long for,
Something we fight for,
something we die for.
and when we love,
Everything else seems to melt away.
however, what happens when we lose that love and hold on to the guilt?
Too many times we've blamed ourselves for our mistakes.
Too many times we've been unable to say goodbye.
But most importantly,
We must remember to continue on and remember the connections we hold so dear.
and in the end,
There is a time to weep,
time to laugh,
a time to mourn,
and a time to dance.